She sat on the edge of her bed, phone in hand, staring at the cluster of productivity apps lined up like tiny drill sergeants. Every ping and colored badge had come to feel like a verdict. Not enough, not fast enough, not ever done. She deleted them in a flurry, heart pounding, half expecting the world to stop spinning. But the silence that followed was almost a relief, a white space where something softer could grow. It was only then, with the metrics gone, that she realized how much she'd been measuring herself against standards that were never hers to begin with. Learning to trust her own rhythms was messier than she'd imagined. Some days energy came in gentle waves, other days it didn't come at all. She'd been taught to see limits as obstacles to be bulldozed, not messages to be heard. But when exhaustion pooled in her bones and her mind fogged over, she started asking different questions. What if a boundary wasn't a sign of weakness, but a signal flare? What if rest was a kind of wisdom? The hardest part was forgiving herself for all the times she'd ignored her body's warnings, for believing that burnout was a personal flaw instead of a natural consequence. There was no moment of applause when she started saying no more often, when she let go of the need to explain or defend her choices. The courage it takes to make invisible changes is its own quiet kind of strength, a rebellion against all the noise that says only the visible counts. She learned to protect her time and energy the way you protect a fragile seed. Not out of selfishness, but out of care for the life she wanted to live. Empathy for herself first became less an indulgence and more a lifeline, a way back to a self she'd almost forgotten. Coming back from the breaking point didn't make her brighter or louder. It made her softer, more careful with herself, more deliberate in what she allowed. The world kept spinning, indifferent to her new boundaries, and that was its own kind of freedom. She stopped chasing the high of relentless achievement and started building something sustainable, something quiet and real. It wasn't about winning anymore. It was about not losing herself again.